Major, you mentioned you're in New Hampshire with Christie, and we know that Christie poured a lot of resources into New Hampshire, and he seemed to be doing well, but we're looking at the latest poll numbers now, and he's in 4th place in New Hampshire. Is that going to be good enough for him? I mean, he's counting on winning.
No, 4th is not good enough, and Christie would be the first one to admit it, but his support here has doubled in the last month. And his campaign was left for dead everywhere. Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina. He's resurrected it in one place, New Hampshire. He's trying to catch back up in Iowa. He's got a few paid staffers there as well as here. He has almost nothing in South Carolina. So it is really crucial for Christie to do better than expected in Iowa, not win, and then win here in New Hampshire. And Christie says if that happens, then he'll be able to fill in all the other gaps of his national campaign, which are conspicuous. He has very little organization anywhere else. But he says if he wins New Hampshire, he'll raise the money and be able to hire the staffers required to put on a national campaign. One thing I will tell you about, right here in New Hampshire this morning, there was an announcement that the local schools are closed for the day. Why? Because of an email threat, similar to what happened in Los Angeles, New York, Dallas, and other school districts around the country. And Christie told me yesterday that since Paris and San Bernardino, those terrorist attacks, the percentage of questions specifically related to terrorism and anxiety about terrorism now take up 75% of the questions at his town halls. He's done 40 town halls here in New Hampshire, and he said there has been a complete shift, a psychological shift, a visceral shift, and anxiety about terror and terror-related fears. And he believes that's a real dynamic in this race. He's telling voters here he has the strength and background to deal with that, and he hopes that message resonates.
All right, Major Garrett in Nashua, New Hampshire, thanks for being here.